Okay, watch all that excitement. We're gonna be really boring and just exercise most of this week, except for going to town for pho, because that's the only stat we haven't maxed out. I wonder if we can max out fitness. That would be really good. Oh. Sean, might I have a word with you? Yes, ma'am. What would you like? A partner company will be sending some representatives next week to observe the shoot. As you are part of the creative team, I'd like you to field any questions they might have. Oh, I don't know if I can. You've got a week to work on your people skills. Don't waste it. Of course, I'll do my best. She's like, you can't? There is no you can't. There's not even a try. You will succeed or I will kick your butt to the curb, girl. But Sean, you're so charismatic. You're so charismatic. You don't even gotta worry about nothing. We got this in the bag. Yeah. Tonight's the night of the award show. I'm feeling really nervous about it, except my fashion is off the charts. I'm gonna win. I don't feel like I'd fit in with all those celebrities. Thankfully, I just received a package from Lloyd and John. It's a designer dress that I'm fairly certain costs about as much as my tuition. Sadly, I still have no car, so it's the bus for me. Hey, buses and limos are both long vehicles. It's totally cool, right? Take a deep breath before entering the concert hall. Looking at the crowd here, I'm pretty sure I'm the only guest here who arrived via public transportation. Out the front door, I see reporters pressing in against the red carpet, all grasping for a chance to interview a celebrity. Thankfully, this time I was smart enough to sneak in through the side entrance. You look elegant tonight, says the guy in the suit and bow tie. John adjusts his bow tie with an air of curiosity. Lloyd insists it's cool. Speaking of my favorite Doctor Who fan, Lloyd, where is he?
Present and accounted for. And you look great, Sean. I knew that dress would suit you. Didn't I say that dress would suit her?
Yes, you're very smart.
That is correct.
Shall we find our seats then?
I'm so excited.
Lloyd claps me on the shoulder.
Maybe Sean will win an award for makeup.
I think that's a little too much to hope for. You never know. The music starts up and the three of us find a place to sit. The Master of Ceremonies tells a few appropriate jokes before launching into the awards. One after another, awards are handed out. Finally, the makeup category comes up. And the award for Best Makeup goes to Sean Gooden for her work on Vice Verses.
Well done!
Thank you. I don't have to go up and give a speech, do I?
They don't normally hand out airtime for smaller awards like this.
Which hardly seems fair, seeing as you do just as much work as the rest of us.
Somehow I'll live.
The awards continue until the MC announces the category we've all been waiting for.
And the award for Best Television Drama goes to Vice Verses. What?
Lloyd lets out an inhumanly high-pitched screech before turning to John and embracing him in a hug that appears to be slowly compressing all the air out of him. The cameras train on the two of them and the audience cheers at the sight of them projected onto the monitor above us. Lloyd finally releases John from his grasp and the two head up to the stage to accept their prize. As soon as they approach the podium, Lloyd snatches the golden statue from the presenter's hands. John shakes his head. A wave of appropriate laughter ripples through the audience at the sight of the two men's antics. Lloyd looks down at the statue and smiles.
Wow, this is wow.
What Lloyd is trying to say is, neither of us wrote an acceptance speech.
But we totally accept.
And we'd like to thank everyone who made this possible.
Yes. To the amazing cast and crew of Vice Verses, thank you so much for making this dream a reality.
We owe it all to you.
And special thanks to a certain little wizard who helped make this all possible.
I feel a slight flush creep up my face. They're thanking me? Anyway, Lloyd here could keep going all night.
John says I should be good, so we'll keep it concise and just say thank you.
Thank you. The rest of the ceremony passes quickly, and we exchange farewells before parting ways. The internet looks pretty excited about the Golden Television Awards. In fact, it looks like my popularity shot up ever since I won that award. But I didn't need it, because I'm already max popular. Snickerdoodle. Congratulations on winning the Golden Television for Best Makeup, Sean. I'm honored that I had the chance to work with you on Vice Versas. I hope we'll be able to cross paths again. And a private message from Anonymous. Wow, girl! Congrats on the Golden Television Award! I told all my friends that I read your blog all the time and they thought I was joking. But I showed it to them and now we're all fans. You rock! Who are you? Who are you, random person? Vice Versas just won a Golden Television for Best Drama. How cool is that? And Best Makeup. That's really cool. The coolest. Well... I don't need to spend time with Nicole anymore unless I just want to, but maybe we'll just spend some time with Matthew. It's been a while since we had our sandwich. Why don't we do that? See if you want to talk to me about my award. Hey there. Okay, sandwich? Oh, I really like those. Why don't we share one again? I'd like that. That was delicious. Thank you for spending time with me. Okay, now I'm working all the time, every day. Well, exercise, I guess. Exercise, exercise. 5, 7, 9. Yeah, I'll need pho, and then exercise, exercise, I think. Okay. Oh no. I choked. I choked under the pressure. Dale, new outfit. Who is your wife and when do I get to meet her? We've got business partners coming today. Already? No, already. Are you already? Oh, I hope so. I am certain Sean will do well today. Before I can inform Matthew that I'm not as confident as him, the door opens and Madeline strides in with a man and a woman. Both wear designer fashion and tastefully chosen jewelry, all from the same brand. Madeline hasn't told me who they represent, but I have a pretty good guess. I'd like you to meet some of our team members. It's a pleasure. Matthew steps up and exchanges handshakes with the two of them. I look forward to working with you. Madeline nods approval before turning to me. This is our lead makeup artist, Sean Gooden. She'll be handling your questions for today. The two of them quickly apprise the situation.
Please explain your new color line to us and tell us why it would be a good fit for our summer clothing line.
Oof, they don't waste time. I'd be happy to. It's an honor to have your beautiful designs with us. Our current line has white mixed in to make the colors pop. They're much more vibrant than other brands. Interesting. And how would you promote this line with our clothing? Well, the color lasts a long time and it's all waterproof, so it's a good match for swimwear. Nothing like a sexy two-piece and bright makeup to show off at the beach, right? That's perfect. You really know your target audience. The woman's laughter lightens the mood considerably. Yes, Sean has an excellent knowledge of the younger consumer base. You'll be in good hands with Midnight Cosmetics for your next campaign. Would you like to discuss the details of it in a more comfortable situation?
We'd be delighted.
Not too bad. Are you sure? Because I'm so nervous I don't even remember what I said. They really liked you. I think you did well. He's right. That's some charm you've got there. Oh, good. Thank goodness for maxing that out earlier. I was totally freaking out the whole time. I knew you could do it. Okay. First hurdle down. The blog's getting more hits, earned $46. I'm still choking at doing Matthew's makeup. Bleh. Oh no. Matthew, I'm so sorry. Hopefully I'll do better. Yeah, we made you gorgeous again. Thank goodness. Oh no. And it was short-lived. Oof, that fatigue. Fashion? What do we got in the fashion department? Summer's not for another week, but summer clothing is at the Divide right now. Finally! I've seen those jeweled sandals in every fashion magazine and I need a pair ASAP. Vice Versa starts up again next week. I can't wait! I'm totally having a viewing party in my dorm. Maybe I should sleep this week.
Sorry, Matthew.
I'm gonna sleep. And then should go get pho. Exercise, 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 pho. I think that's what we'll do. Beautiful. Oh, what are you wearing? That beautiful ribbon. This music, every time it plays, my heartstrings. Ugh. Matthew seems uncharacteristically distracted at work today. What's on your mind? I can't do this forever, right? Do what? Modeling. Mother was a model for a long time, but she eventually started her own company. A job like this isn't really sustainable, is it? I'm sure there's a need for older models, but it's definitely a smaller demand. Why are you thinking about this all of a sudden? It's just, you seem to be doing really well with Midnight Cosmetics. I'm sure that you'll be with the company for a long time. But if I stay a model, it won't be the same for me. It makes me sad to think we might not be working together in the future.
Oh.
I'm sorry, is that weird? Not at all. It's good to plan ahead. I've never thought about it before. I guess you really changed me.
Aw.
I think you changed yourself. I'm just happy I can be with you for it. I wish I knew what to do. Why don't you try new things and see what you like? Matthew looks like he wants to respond, but he's interrupted by the sound of a car honking. Oh, that's my ride. Matthew waves. Thank you for the advice. I'll see you next time. Matthew, you left me with this beautiful music. Ugh. Ugh. Thank goodness it stopped. Ugh, it's so beautiful and heart-wrenching, though. I realized I forgot to schedule shopping this week. Ugh. Maybe this weekend. Oh, boy. Oh, no. Oh, boy. Running just poops me out. So much. Summertime. I don't have... Is that okay? It's not... This is not appropriate summer attire. Well, wear that then, girl, till I go shopping this weekend, I guess. Bleh. Oh, there's new movies. Summer blockbuster time. New movies in theaters now. What do you guys plan on watching? Moonlight Avengers at the top of my list for sure. Well, I'm pretty sure we all guessed that already. I'm curious about Night Witches. Is it any good? Indeed. And in the Vice Versus. Yes, Vice Versus is finally back. Best season restart ever. Those jerks made us wait 10 whole minutes before we found out what happened to Katarina. 10 minutes and 12 seconds. Not like I was counting. I'm glad he didn't cut her face. Now that Katarina's in the hospital, what's going to happen? Indeed. Ugh, I don't suppose I have any more. Nope. Nope, I don't. Ugh. Okay. Well... Matthew, are you still full? Okay. I'm gonna sleep. Might as well. And then we'll go shopping. First thing. Exercise, exercise, exercise. Hopefully. Okay, he's looking beautiful again. As I pack up my case, Madeline Midnight marches up to me. Oh no, she looks less than enthusiastic. Miss Gooden, may I have a word? Yes? My son recently spoke to me about taking a more active position in the company. He says you encouraged him to do it. I suggested he try new things. Madeline presses the bridge of her nose as if she has a headache. I don't think you understand the situation you've placed me in. Mother, what are you doing? Do you have pink suspenders that wrap around your neck? Boy, what you wearing over there? This is a private conversation. It's not Sean's fault. No? Then why the sudden change in your career path? It's not sudden. I have to think about the future. Which is why I told you to get into acting. You'll have a wider range of options and more longevity. Longevity, rather. But I'm not any good at it, and I don't enjoy it.
Matthew clenches his fists.
Is it so bad to want to be a part of this company?
Madeline shakes her head.
Running this company is a huge burden. It's not a life I ever wanted for you. I do this so your life doesn't have to be so difficult. And I'm grateful, but you shouldn't have to carry the burden alone. I'm an adult now. I want to do more. For you and for myself. I suppose it would be foolhardy of me to discourage you from taking on greater responsibility. I was planning to cast you in the next TV spot. You now have creative control over it.
Thank you.
With 2 requirements. First, every decision must be approved by me.
Matthew nods.
And second, you must choose a co-producer with experience.
Matthew glances at me hopefully, and Madeline sighs.
I expected as much. Very well. Matthew and Sean, the 2 of you are now in charge of producing the next TV spot for Midnight Cosmetics.
Madeline turns to me.
You'll have all the information you need by the end of the day.
Thank you. We'll do our best.
As soon as Madeline leaves, Matthew turns to me with a huge smile on his face. I feel so pressured right now, though. Congratulations.
I didn't think she'd say yes.
I guess she trusts you more than you think. Matthew fiddles with a strand of hair.
I just hope I do well.
I'm sure you'll be fine. I'm sure we'll be fine. Right, guys? We'll be fine. I'm not panicking at all. I went to the pho place instead of shopping. Oh, and I didn't need to. Fine, I'm going shopping now. I'm gonna sleep on the weekend. Whatever. I live my life the way I want. Nobody can tell me otherwise. Okay, these are the jeweled sandals. Now, I think the cool ones are the ones that are fashionable later. If not, I'm just gonna buy that one anyway. And alright, green it up like it's nobody's business. Okay, put your pants on first, girl, and your top. That looks alright. Sure, why not? I'm sorry, Matthew. Somehow I ran successfully, despite being 21 fatigue.
Knock, knock.
How goes?
It goes. Just wondering if you got a spare moment to hang next week. Since I'll be leaving for the tour Friday afternoon. Was hoping we could hang out before then.
Sounds good to me. Friday morning?
Perfect. I'll see you then.
Hi, Sean. Maddie's B-Day is this Friday. You should totally come over to our place. Thank you, Nicole, my best wing woman ever. You saved me so much. I love it, but I'm a sucker for historical stuff and war stories. It was good and all, but way too serious for my taste. Machete Man was my favorite. If you like horror, you have to see it. I don't think Matthew would appreciate that. Next episode, sound off, guys.
Ryan's going to try tracking Vice down himself? No offense, but he's no Katarina.
Vice is probably laughing right now. Katarina better get out of the hospital soon. This episode totally dragged without her. Well, I know I need fun things, but I want to go see Matthew at the coffee shop just to see if he wants to talk about our new work that we've got. Otherwise, I'll take him to the movie place next weekend, hopefully. Well, hello.
Those are great sandals. They're a very popular style right now.
Thank you. Would you like to have some scones? Did you know your sister likes those scones? Did you know that I'd like to talk to you a little bit more?
Sweet Matthew. So I took a day off work, I guess, from my midnight cosmetics job. Okay, so exercise, I guess. Oh boy. I've compiled an outline for the upcoming Midnight Cosmetics commercial. Now all I have to do is get Madeline Midnight's sign-off. Easy, right? Ooh, very nice. I like this. I hand the pages to Madeline, hoping she doesn't notice that my hand is shaking. Her eyes scan the page quickly. Approved. She hands the pages back to me and turns to leave. That's it? What more were you expecting? Notes? An idea of how you feel about it? I'm a busy woman, Sean. That's why I hire people capable of handling themselves without excessive supervision. Your proposal is approved. Now go do it. I nod and hurry off before she can chastise me anymore. Sorry, Mom. On the bright side, it's not quite as scary as I thought it would be, and it's kind of nice to think that she trusts me. There's that. Whew, I just wish it wasn't so unnerving, though. Who somehow made you beautiful. Somehow. Get that fur again. Really? Really, Sean? Really, Sean?
All right. Clothes, toothbrush.
Adam picks through his suitcase carefully. I've never seen you so serious about something before.
It's my first time doing this on my own. I've got to make sure I don't mess up.
I like the sight of you.
I'm super serious now.
For how long?
About 5 seconds, it seems.
It's a start.
I'm gonna miss you, Sean.
Likewise, but this will be good for you.
Yeah, but broccoli is also good for me and I'm not a fan.
Well, either way, I'm sure you'll be fine. Just be sure to stay in touch, okay? Adam zips up his suitcase and nods.
Wish me luck.
Like you need it. Matthew's birthday is today. Wonder if I should get something for him. DSP, don't fail me. Hope he likes it. Happy birthday!
Thank you.
I brought you something. Got you a DSP. You can play any games you want on it.
Are you sure? I've never played with one of these before.
You'll learn. That's the whole point.
Thank you.
Ah, hooray. Alright kids, today's party is the best kind. The one where you do nothing. We've got food and movies. That sounds relaxing and glorious. It really does. Yeah, I know. Nicole fans out a stack of movies. Okay, pick your poison. You've got a lot of options here. Anything that's a definite no?
No horror, please.
Uh-huh. Aw, but last time was so much fun. Last time we watched one of these, Maddie became convinced that our house is haunted.
That's because you made it seem that way.
You know it was an accident. Although I almost wish I could take credit for it. What happened?
I was taking a shower, and when I got out there were these words written on the mirror. It said, "I'm sorry," and it was kind of dripping everywhere like blood or something.
That's kind of terrifying. Did someone sneak in while you were in the shower? Actually, I left the message the day before. It was supposed to say, "I'm sorry for taking so long." It was from Mom after I had to hurry to a shoot. I guess the oils from my skin stuck or something because when the mirror fogged up the next day, part of the message stayed. Hearing his scream all the way across the house was the funniest thing I've ever experienced.
Why do you always pick on me?
Because you're so pick-onable. Hey, let's not be mean here. I'm sure if that happened to me, I'd freak out too. Nicole grabs Matthew and pats him on the head. I love Matthew and Nicole. It's like me and my brother. The height difference is even the same. Good grief. Aw, Maddie's just embarrassed because he wants to look good in front of you, Sean. Is it even possible for him to not look good? Ugh. No, and trust me, I've tried. Although drawing a mustache on him came pretty close.
I thought we were going to be watching a movie.
Nicole releases Matthew from her grip and slides back into the couch. Oh, if you insist. Sean, you pick. I peruse their collection and find a movie I think both siblings would agree on. Let's go with action. Works for me. Matthew?
Yeah, I'd like that.
We spend the rest of the day lazing around watching movies. I had expected a model's birthday to be a huge event, but Matthew and Nicole seem much more content away from the crowd. Thank goodness. Nicole. Thanks for coming to Maddie's B-Day party. He won't say it, but I think he liked having you there. I can't reply to that. Nicole, you are in contact with me way more than Matthew. Not to start a fight or anything, but this latest episode was easily the best. Agreed. Vice is even more insane than I thought. I can't believe he managed to pose as a doctor and sneak Katerina out of there. Our fatigue is 0? Because of the birthday party? Thank you, Matthew and Nicole. That's awesome. I can go to the movies with a clear conscience. Okay. Hey there, hope you don't mind watching a movie. He doesn't respond to that, he's just like,
Those are some great sandals, though.
thank you. What do you want to see? Machete Man's out. I'd imagine he'd like Night Witches more than this. I might be wrong, but let's see.
That was a beautiful film. I don't see movies that are this serious these days.
I agree, but it was so emotional, I feel really heavy.
I'm really happy we could do this together, though.
Sounds good to me, Matthew. He's kind of neutral about it. I think he liked it. Exercise, exercise, town, I think. I think that's the way we'll go. Dale is waiting for me at the studio, but his gear is all packed away. Sorry, kid. The client seems to have forgotten to send payment, so no session today. What? That's ridiculous. Don't I know it? It's still expensive just calling you at midnight in. Oh, is Matthew here? Yeah, he's waiting for his ride. You can wait here too if you like. Thank you, Mr. Vincent. I appreciate it. See you next time.
Hello, Sean.
Hey, no ride yet?
I think it might be a little bit. Mother took the car to an important meeting. I won't be able to call for another hour or so.
Why don't you come back to my campus with me?
What? Is that really okay?
Sure. We'll take the bus. I've got enough change on me.
I would like that.
Perfect. Let's go. Have you ever been on a bus?
This is where you attend school.
Yep. Pretty nice, isn't it?
Hang on.
What's wrong? Matthew cups a hand to his ear.
Do you hear that?
I strain to hear what he's listening to, but I can't pick up anything unusual. Matthew turns and walks to a nearby tree.
Up there.
My gaze follows his pointed finger to see a small kitten clinging desperately to one of the top branches. Oh no! Are you a Sebastian? Just like, cats? Are there cats? Oh! A gentle breeze passes through, causing the branches to sway. The kitten immediately begins mewling at us. Oh no! Matthew stretches his arm out, but even his height isn't enough to reach the kitten.
Should I climb after it?
Maybe I could just ask someone on campus for a ladder?
Oh, right. That's a better idea.
I turn away, but the kitten immediately begins to protest. Hang on, I'll be right back, okay? Yeah, Sean, like he can understand anything you say. You can't help but talk to kitties. Aww. Matthew reaches up for it again to no avail. It looks like he's about to perform Shakespeare.
Come on. It's okay.
The kitten eyes him dubiously before inching slowly down the branch towards him. Are you the cat whisperer?
Come on. I'll catch you.
The branch bends under the kitten's weight and Matthew immediately positions himself underneath it. The kitten begins to turn back, but a sudden gust of wind buffets the branch back and forth. With a panicked yowl, the kitten leaps from the tree directly onto Matthew's face. Oh no! Sean's face! Oh no! Matthew flails around for a moment before managing to pluck the kitten from his face. I hope it was declawed. The frantic kitten wriggles in his hands for a few moments before escaping and bounding toward me.
Ow.
Matthew touches his face gingerly. Are you okay?
Yeah, it's a cut, but it's not very deep. I don't think it'll show up.
You have to be more careful than that. What if it started bleeding? You could get a scar.
It's fine.
You got lucky, but you know your mom would kill me if I let you get hurt.
Oh. I wanted to help.
The kitten paws at me and gazes at me with large pleading eyes. Don't look at me like that. You hurt my friend. The kitten's ears flatten and it does its best to look ashamed. Like I'm going to fall for that. I hand the kitten to Matthew. Here, stay with someone more sympathetic to your cause. Matthew stares at the kitten and smiles.
Hello.
Pleased to have found a sympathetic friend, the kitten immediately curls up in Matthew's arms and begins to purr.
I wish I could take you home with me. But I don't think I could get away with that. Huh. Maybe next time.
He probably belongs to someone nearby. I'll see what I can do. In the meantime, you should probably call your ride. I don't want your mom worrying about where you've gone to.
Of course. I'll see you next time.
Later. Aw. Sean, you didn't have to get so angry. You didn't have to get so angry, girl. Poor Matthew. Cat just lands on his face. Ay, ay, ay. Mamma mia. I'm not getting more hits. I'm still earning $46 in ad revenue. It's fine. It's whatever. Oh boy. Again. There we go.
Got a TV interview next Monday morning. Kinda nervous about it. I'd feel better if I knew you were watching.
Okay. Oh, Ren Fair is next week. Anyone else going? I'll be there. My aunt asked me to help her do demos at her soap making booth. You never told me your aunt runs the soap making booth. That's cool.
I wish I could, but they sold out of tickets months ago. I really wanted to see the night battles this year.
Aw, poor Alvin. Okay, I take it back. This episode was the best episode. Ah, did she really kill Vice? I can't believe that.
He obviously set her up. With all the drugs she was on from the hospital, she couldn't have even shot straight.
But the DNA evidence says it's him. She didn't kill him, then who did? Right. I guess I'll call Matthew. Do you wanna go dancing? For a change? Did I... What happened to my outfit? Excuse me. Sirs and madams? Hey. Thank you for noticing my sandals that I had to put back on. Okay, so we had fun at the arcade, that's good. And I took another day off of work, but oh well. Okay, we'll just continue setting up our schedule, I guess.